Yeah, that's not surprising. This is what happens when you're like me and you rely on third party. It's gonna be a bit of a troublesome. Okay. Alright. Cool. I'm gonna make a slight change to the title. Oh, whoa. Alright. Alright. Okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's what's happening. There we go. Wonderful. All right. Okay. Alrighty. Beautiful. Okay. And now we're moving on to Mario Kart Double Dash All Cup Tour. We're on 150cc. And it's going to be interesting what decision I make to really give myself the edge on this one. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on small is best in this case, and so I'm gonna go with Toad and Bowser Jr., which will give me very big shells to throw backwards, and then of course I'll get quite a bit of speed. We can accelerate quickly. We can get a don't worry about like going nearly as slowly of a build up, and it's easier to get places, at least in my opinion. Although there will be one thing that we're going to have to watch out for, and it is getting knocked off course, which is something that could happen, so we'll have to bear that in mind. So we got the All Cup Tour. There's 16 of these races going to come at you, and it's going to come at you real fast, so I don't have too much more to say so far. So with that all being said, I'm going to give a countdown. We're going to get this one started. In 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so I did this back in the Winter Games saga, and it ended okay. I still won, but it was not the greatest run, so I may have a bit more knowledge of the game to a certain extent. I know about horizontal drifting, but I'm not very good at it, so I'm not going to attempt it very often unless I'm in a really wide course track. So those big Bowser shells are a reason I chose these characters, because on top of being small, you can use them as a battering ram in front of you and behind you. And you can start to see where those benefits really start to creep into place. Beautiful. Alright, we got that. No problem. Unfortunately, getting knocked around is really easy. You can get easily knocked about, and it proves to be troublesome in certain cases. I think in a speedrunning setting, I would prefer to pick lighter characters because it's easier on drifting, but in a verse setting, I think against other human players, I'd pick something heavier as a means to knock players about. Okay, and I managed to dodge that shell without much of a hitch. Beautiful. I'm in the lead. Oh, well, not quite. Now I am. Oh, nice. Okay. Alright. And by a matter of some great luck, I have managed to at least secure second or first. Beautiful. First track done. Went about as well as I could ask for. Alright. So that's the first track out of the way. That went great. It went about as wonderful as I could ask for. So they always start with Luigi Circuit and will end with Rainbow Road. So let's see what we get next. Mario Circuit. These tracks aren't too difficult. They're not throwing all the difficult ones at us yet. It's kind of random in that sense, so I didn't get a fast start on that one, but that's okay. I'll take that. So I took the chance of boosting my way through the grass as a means to... Alright, and I got all my enemies knocked out of the way, so that'll provide me some space between most of the people. So that, like, there will always be a bit of trouble between me and second place, but the next four after that is going to be real tough to catch me. Again, DK and Baby Mario are close on my tail. And I did not get the boost to pass the red shell, but I'm still barely holding the lead. Alright, let's grab those so that nobody else does. It's gonna hit me no matter what I do. Alright, so I'm in second now, that's okay. That may not be a bad thing, as long... If something like a blue shell starts to come into play, that might not be a bad thing at all. In fact, it might be of great benefit. Okay, good. I got pretty lucky. Oh, never mind. Not so lucky. Alright. So now I'm in third. We're going to want to make sure that I don't get too excited. Alright, second place is fine for now. Unfortunately, I'm not getting very good drifts. This track is a bit tougher to get, like, horizontal drifts on. And boosts are very annoying. Alright, so anything could go wrong in this last part, but, you know, we're gonna... Yeah, that's what I thought would happen. We're gonna take second for sure. No, third. Alright, not even second. That's okay. Second track went alright. So we're through that. And, if it keeps on going at this pace, we're gonna be, really hoping things get better. Okay. Everything's really going to be based on momentum for me. So if I can keep top 4 rankings throughout this entire thing, I will be much better at, like, sensing what to do. Okay. So I got hit, unfortunately. I would have had a solidified start with the lead, but right now I've got, like, 4 different carts. One thing I have to focus on, since I don't have the uncanny ability to horizontal boost as well as, like, most speedrunners, is I just have to make sure that I'm not bumping into other carts nearly as much and staying on course. And of course, also hitting green shells is going to be really important, and also not getting hit. That's going to be important too. I can hit my own shells, and it's not a good thing when it happens. Okay. We are staying out of trouble for the most part, but we're not in first, which is really going to be important. That being said, I can be secure with... Yeah, that's what I... Yeah, that works out very nicely. Okay, we're going to fall down a little bit, but that's fine. We have a bit of some extra items to work with, so, you know, we'll... There we go. So we're in first, but there's still a number of things that could happen, like that, for example. Blue shells can happen, like, up to 5 or 6 times in a race. So, like, you never get comfortable. Oh, that's not good. I may have set myself back a little bit. So if I can get an item like a null boost, I think that is also a perfect golden ticket to get back into the lead, if I can get some good items. Okay, we're going to have to go down a little bit. Unfortunately, this may be a race that doesn't end so well. The 2 blue shells was not a good thing. Okay, can I... Nah, it's gonna be 4th. So, okay, things are set... I'm starting to cool out just a little bit, which is not good. Never good. And I don't like taking 4 for less because Bowser Jr. has the most annoying cry in the world, so we're gonna avoid that. Waluigi Circuit. So maybe my worst placement's out of the way, but we'll see. I'm gonna hit some fire. Okay, I didn't. I know that even though I have such a broad read... Okay, beautiful. Okay, I got a pretty safe lead so far, but there's still things I'm going to have to watch out for, which are going to be blue shells, and, yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Fortunately, that only dampens the lead loss by, like, a small margin. At the end of the day, as long as I'm able to, okay. Sometimes I think the CPUs can sense when I'm about to try to recapture the lead. And there's also a lot of items all over the place. Okay. Alright. So I just gotta... Oh dear, that's not good. We're back in second, which is great. Okay. That's fine. Not so fine. I kind of lost all momentum in the process. Alright. We got it back. So as long as I can get 3rd or better, I'll be okay. But being in 2nd is also good. Unfortunately, the paradigm shifted for me so badly throughout the first lap. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to end up taking 2nd, which is still better than nothing. Alright, so... First 4 courses weren't so brilliant. You can be that sort of like flash of brilliance, just kind of disappearing a little bit. Alright, so we're not in first, but it's not difficult to reclaim it. We can certainly do that. Alright. Unfortunately, oh, we are just getting hit hard. Alright. Alright, so drifting gives us a pretty good advantage. Unfortunately, we are so small, so if we bump into enemies, it's not going to do too much for us. We should get the hit. Okay, we did. We are in first, just barely. Drifting is very helpful in this sort of course. Not so great. Okay. The fact that we didn't lose the lead there was nothing short of a miracle. Which shows just, like, the disparity between 8th place and 1st place. Alright. That's a bit close. Okay. So I'm going to focus just a little bit, because... oh, dear. Okay. Stop! Take that. Oh my gosh, I can't stop getting hit. Okay, this is a bit of a bad scenario to be in right now. I missed the boxes. There's 2 people hot on my tail for first, and they are not far behind me. As long as I can get these boxes, I'll have a means to defend myself. Uh-oh. That's a bit troublesome. Okay, never mind. We're fine. We're doing perfectly fine. Since there's so many items, and I've been having good luck dodging most of them... we're gonna get hit by that. That's fine. We're gonna get hit by that as well. But we should take second at the very least. It would be even better. There we go. First for sure. Beautiful. So things were shaky in the first 2 laps, but we pulled it back together in the last one. So now we are very close to pulling back into first. Just need to keep on getting those first place finishes to get that cumulative standing. Okay. This one's a bit more relaxed track. I just have to avoid the cataquacks and we'll be in good shape. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. So it was worth slowing down just to give up the lead, just to slipe it, because we managed to avoid a cataquack, and so while we lost like about a second worth of time there, I'd say we comparatively saved some time in return because we didn't hit a cataquack. That's the key thing. It's like, it's those cataquacks. And very fortunately, even though I got hit by lightning, the way it worked out is that it boosted me forward compared to... okay. So, like, I boosted forward. Unfortunately, the trait I got was that I am also without any items between this mark and this next mark. Okay. Ooh, that's interesting. Never seen that there before. Okay. Dang it, okay. That might slow us into second place. Okay. Never mind. We're doing fine. That went about as well as I could ask for. So now we are back in a tie for first place, which is great. What's the next race going to be? Okay, sure with that. I was really hoping they would get some more Special Cup races out of the way, but Star Cup races are fine too. Alright, beautiful. That is fine. Worse things have happened to me. And because I am in 6, I can relax just a tiny bit. Oh dear. Alright. So enemies will generally knock themselves out of the way as long as I am able to, yeah. And just like that, we're back in top 3. So things can get a little hairy in that first part. But as long as I am able to maintain standing and ground, okay. That was very trolly. That was my fault. So yeah, I avoided that on purpose because it can be really bad for me. Okay. And because you go in knowing that you're going to get hit by a few items. Alright, beautiful. And just like that, we are just steps away from taking first place again. So we're going to make sure that the playing field stays down. Okay. Can we get a red shell, please? I guess I'll take that. Not gonna take first, but we're gonna take second for sure. So unfortunately, we're gonna lose first place again, because we, first place guys generally do not fall short a single bit. Alright. What's the next course? Okay, Dry Desert. They're getting rid of all the easy tracks for the most part. Although Sherbet Land was a challenging one, and so was Yoshi Circuit, so maybe not everything's been thrown out of the picture. Oh dear. Holy moly. I was staring between the jaws of death and staying in first. Unfortunately, I was able to make it out just fine. So we don't want to go too far into the pit, otherwise we will get stuck and lose a lot of time. Alright, got a couple of horizontal boosts. I do that at the wide section because I can. Alright. Got a nice little lead here. Okay, we didn't dodge it that time, but that's fine. We got quite a bit of a lead so far. Okay. And because I was able to boost a bunch, the lead was lost a little bit, but it was not completely lost. Okay. We got out just fine. We're going to lose the lead a little bit. And maybe go into second. So. As long as I'm going to not horizontal boost this time. Okay, I eliminated some problems here and there. And while the lead is, okay, a bit less slim, we still got a chance to... So the boosts do something. Okay, unfortunately we don't have any items, so we're gonna have to skirt the edge. And hope for the best. Also, fun fact, yeah, you just saw an item disappear. Unfortunately, I may get a hit. Oh, never mind. No, I did not. So, everything is not okay. Oh, we almost hit it. Okay, we're gonna take second for sure. Or not. Okay, never mind. We stuck out just fine. Alright. You know what? Things are going okay. We barely cinched it by like half a second. Alright. So now we're in first. Okay, another difficult track. DK Mountain. We gotta make sure we stay on the insides and not get too razzled up by hits. Because because you can get hit real hard. Okay, I hit the second place person, which is great, because now our cumulative standing will be a bit safer for a bit. Alright, so now we're going to throw that up there. And we're in a good position. We stopped the drift just a bit so I didn't run into the wall. And so this track is really purely momentum based. As far as like mentality goes, if you can get a lead, you will keep that lead for a very long time. And as you can see right now, we are in really good position. We managed to outrun the homing shell, which is wonderful, because, oh, yes, okay. Good navigation by yours truly. And as long as I'm able to cross that bridge, okay. First place is definitely not out of the question yet. Alright. As long as I get in that cannon, that'll be fine. Cool. Oh, we are in good position right now. If anything, like, the difference between second and third and second and first is pretty big right now. Beautiful. Alright. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. Well, you know what? That's fine. As long as we don't fall off the bridge. Our run is not cursed. So, reason I said it was so safe, that like first or second was so safe, is because I had such an extensive lead going in, and so still in first. We're doing okay. Okay, another star track. All the star tracks are going to be out of the way at this point. Oh, dang, okay. Fortunately, all the racers going all quickly as they did made sure that I had the guarantee of not completely getting razzled. Okay. So this track is based around just pure vertical boosts. And the blue shell moved a bit too quickly for me to be able to do anything about it, so it's... Sometimes if you have, like, fairly advanced warning, you can shift away from it and do a bit of a dodge. So I'm gonna take out the surrounding party behind me. Okay. So we avoided the worst possible circumstances, which is to hit a bomb car, or just a car in general. Oh, dang. I got absolutely messed up there. Okay. And so in spite of getting absolutely shooken up like I did, I'm not too far behind first place. And as long as I'm able to grab an item... So there may be a bit of an extended lead between second and first. I'm just going to bank on there being a blue shell and being able to stop whatever's in my way. Okay, so we didn't quite get what we wanted there, but this is okay. We're just gonna cross our fingers that we don't... Okay, good. We got first for sure. Alright. Where are we standing? We're standing in great position right now. Alright. This is a track that I'm glad we're getting out of the way right away. Because this is one of my least favorite tracks to run. Dino Jungle is surrounded with these very treacherous turns. Really easy to die off segments. And so we're just going to handle this without any drifts. Because it's so easy to die on here. If you drift too far in one direction, you will die. You will very easily get destroyed. This bridge is also easy to die on as well. And I got second place. Nice. When I say I got second place, I meant that... Okay. And there's another reason why I really like Bowser Jr. is because he has such a secure sort of like defense strategy when you're in the lead. Those Bowser shells will always appear whether you're in first or in last. And so having that guarantee means that you have a really secure defensive strategy, which is to create a battering ram as an option to... Throw this out here. Broad daylight. Alright. Beautiful. I jumped over it, so we're not losing any time really right now. If anything, we're keeping up really well. Alright, and we're past this bridge, which means if anything is bad is going to happen, it's going to be based on RNG. And I'm just going to cross my fingers and say we're in really good position. Alright. How did nobody hit that banana? Well, we'll just put a second one in there for good measure. I deserved that. I deserved that for sure. Alright, beautiful. So we finished very securely. I'm glad that went as well as it did because that race can be absolutely disastrous. And now we got a really good lead. Alright, so there's a couple more races to go. Ah, great, this one. We're getting the worst stuff out before the end. So... Baby Park is pure RNG. You will either do exceedingly well, or you will get trounced. There's no in-between with this one. And there's 2 Bowser shells, so no break for anybody. No rest for a single person out here. Oh my gosh! So yeah, I am doing okay. This is where we get some time save. All right. So I'm gonna lay that in a way that I can. Oh no! Yeah, this is why I call it RNG madness. Wow. So the hitboxes on fireballs aren't very good, and can absolutely suck everything out of you as far as like movement goes. Nice. Okay, this is fine. I can deal with this. One more lap. And see, just like that, we ended up being okay. So nothing went terribly wrong. That's a fast track, and because we took first, I feel a lot more comfortable about the lead I got right now. is going to take quite a bit more for the guys behind us to reclaim the lead. So we've got a few more courses left to go. Bowser's Castle. We got Bowser's Castle, Rainbow Road, Wario. So 3 big tracks. Those will take quite a bit of time. I don't think we've seen Mushroom Bridge yet, so I know the last 4 courses for sure. What order they appear in, I only know that, like, the last one is gonna be Rainbow Road. So, yeah. Thank you for taking that giant banana for me, friend. I do appreciate it very much. Okay. Unfortunately, we are dealing with a major question of if I'm going to do it. Okay, yeah, we are going to do it. It's a safe bet to go for that. Alright. Oh, that was a big momentum loss. If anything, we're just gonna bank on the guys behind us messing up big time, okay? Well, so far, everything is going alright. We're in such a big lead, it might not even matter what happens from here on forward. Because if I can get another crossing, we're going to be in such safe hands. It's going to take a serious amount of bad luck to get plundered. Yeah. I'm willing to bet we're in such a safe position. Unless we get hit by this in midair. We didn't even get hit by it. We got hit by our own weapon, I know that much. Alright, so now, because we got such a stringent lead, I'm gonna focus on playing pure defense. And playing pure defense means one thing. Throwing a lot of Bowser shells. Okay, we managed to stay in okay shape for now. Okay, that is what I mean by extraordinary circumstances, barring the fact that you can just get absolutely destroyed by those things. Okay, let's do that. Beautiful. Alright. We're gonna keep this. Alright. Yep. Alright. First place secured. I'm just gonna call it right now because we're doing so safe as far as time progression. Yep. Good deal. Alright, we got 3 more courses left to go. What are we gonna get next? Right. Mushroom Bridge. That's the last easy track in the way of things. So, the order I know for sure is going to be Mushroom Bridge, Wario Coliseum, and Rainbow Road. That's all we got left standing between us and the next block of comparatively less than stellar games up ahead. If you are wondering why I put down a racing block first, the reason for that is specifically to create an adrenaline rush that'll prepare me for the absolute misery that is the next 3 awful games that I'm going to be playing. If you know anything about them, you know that they are awful. Okay. I saw that coming and I couldn't do anything. I mean, I could. Alright, Yeah. Beautiful. Alright. Another one. Beautiful. That went about as well as I could ask for. Two more courses left to go. Let's keep that lead. Alright. Wario Coliseum. This one's a bit tougher than everything else so far, but not as tough as Rainbow Road or Dino Jungle. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was bad luck right there. Also very bad luck there too. I like to keep out of the way from the platforms. Right. Ooh, that was a bit scary. But we didn't fall off, so a lot of dire consequences were avoided. Cool. As long as we don't get hit off this, and we won't, because the shell won't go off with us. Wait, are you serious? Am I that far behind? I mean, now I'm in first. Either way, that was good luck, because I didn't get hit by the blue shell, so all is well for a muss. Alright. Oh, that's just perfect. How stupid do you gotta be? Hey. That's just unfortunate. So that doesn't look like it does much, but it does quite a bit. We're doing fine. Well, we were doing fine until we got hit off, which, you know, it's just what happened to me. Okay, at least that guy got caught, so worse things have happened. Beautiful. And we didn't even get hit along the way. What was that? Okay, second place. First second place in a while. So a disaster struck in the last lap, but the person who won, oh, was our opponent. Okay, of course. What else? We just have to get first or second, and then we'll be good. We're on the last course. So things went a bit awry during the first couple of tracks, but we managed to keep ourselves in first for the most part, so I hope you guys have been enjoying this run of the All Cup Tour. That being said, one last track to go. Okay, so the reason I stopped the brakes there is so that I wouldn't fly off, because our character is so big, we would literally be sent away. So this course has no holds barred. There's a lot of places we can get hits. Unfortunately, because we used our defensive weapons really well, a lot of the people are going to trade places pretty frequently. And and that's a good thing. Alright. Alright, 2 more laps to go. Shouldn't take terribly long. Go. The reason I don't drift on this spiral that goes upward is because it is really easy to spiral off. And so taking advantage of these boost panels will be the perfect way in which we are able to not fall off. That much I know. Okay. Yes. Woo! That's a really big way that we can keep our lead, is not getting hit. And because we were able to stay... Okay, I hit my own trap. Ooh, that's unfortunate. We're gonna lose a few places. Oh! I thought we were gonna lose a few places. I lied. We are now. We are gonna lose at least 1 spot, if not 2. Unfortunately, for the CPU, they got hit. I messed up in the last lap. That might do me in for a good time. We did go over estimate, because a couple of tracks didn't go so great. That being said, we're almost done. 1 more lap to go, boys. It's been a long journey in Racing Hour. Okay. Yeah, get out of the way. Get out of the way, man. Oh my gosh, are you serious? The amount of extra stuff that's in here is actually ridiculous. Okay. How many things can you possibly hit? Well, that's sad. We're gonna have a really underwhelming ending, aren't we? Please let this be at least a boost item of some sort. A substantial boost item. Is there, like, a blue shell along the way? Anything cathartic. Okay. We get at least for a second. No! That's not gonna happen. That was bad. Really bad ending. But we did finish! Final time being 43:10. 43:10:90 to be specific. Still won. But that was a very underwhelming way to go out. Great. All right. We've reached the end of Racing Hour. Unfortunately, we're about to go from Racing Hour, which is exciting and full of adrenaline, to something less than exciting and honestly probably so much less pleasant. So I will be now transitioning over to the next thing, which gonna be a very terrible experience coming up next. It's gonna be none other than the my personal horrible games block. Or, games that are really bad. So, I'm gonna update the title card. You're gonna see what misery we're gonna descend ourselves into. Our first very bad game that we're gonna plunge all the way into is gonna be none other than Escape Room Atlantis, any percent. Which is gonna be just incredible. So I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in for the racing hour. We're about to enter the land of very bad games. Oh, yes. Perfect. Okay,